I am ArmoredChocobo, and I make video game videos for the internet. But you are about to die. Meet Death. He's super cute! This is Jack the Reaper. This is not really going to be a Let's Play just yet. It's more of like a Let's Demo, Let's Look At. Maybe I'll think up some really corny pun that'll be very groantastic, and you'll regret me thinking it up. But this was made by one-man team of Dreamsbell. And it's very much inspired by SNES games, which you really don't see a lot of. Usually if a game goes retro, it usually goes to like NES or Atari. This is refreshing. It's in 16-bit. It's very much inspired by SNES games. Mostly Kirby. So it looks a rather cutesy, but don't be dissuaded by it. This is actually a pretty tough game. Not super tough, not like I want to be the guy tough, but maybe, I'm trying to think of some hard SNES games. Like Demon's Crest tough. Demon's Crest is a little bit of a hard game. I got through that. I should be able to get through this game easy. I ran across this game when I saw Slow Beef play it I think it was like half a year ago. He was having an interview with the creator of this game because he's popular and he gets to do that. His demo ended right around here somewhere. And look how much game he added in that time. He added shops. He added a lot more areas. He added a lot more story. That's why I'm not Let's Playing it yet. There's a lot of spoilers you'd be spoiled on when the game initially releases. Sometime in 2015. But the demo ends right over here. Some of these areas are actually quite hard. I had some problems with them. But I finished it. I got through it. I just want to find a level and show you what Jack the Reaper is all about. Speaking of Kirby, he really didn't like the fact that Kirby was too easy, too cutesy. He would like a harder Kirby, so he made it. Look, Mode 7! Oh, this is bad. I'll be right back. Gotta fix something. Alright, this should be working a little bit better now. One of the flaws of this demo is that, you have some problems with the screen sizes. It's a little schizophrenic. It has its own personality disorder. But this is how Jack the Reaper plays. I already got fairly deep into this game already, but the general gist of the idea is you could collect souls, and you could make different abilities out of them. You don't get the Tool Souls ability right away, and you don't get this right away either, but eventually you get them all. And they leave this some pretty interesting combinations. I've been liking this one so far. It's a combination of the shield power-up and the gun power-up. This is a combination of shield and gas and gun. It's actually pretty good too. It's more of a attack-based thing. And since this game is rather difficult, you'll like having a shield around, I'll tell you this. There's very few enemies that can defend against it. But, as you can see, very cutesy, much like Kirby. Until something like this happens. This is the mini-boss. I don't even know how the heck you pronounce that name. Hello, Dreamsbell, can you help me with that pronunciation? I'm gonna say it's Nadia Predvest. All it's going to be now is shot in the face. This ability is actually not great for attacking things, but it's great for defending you. I mean, you have a dodge button, like right here. Not let you dodge bullets and other things coming at you, but if you have a shield, you can cheese out a lot of these enemies. Maybe that'll be fixed in a later version. But I got hit anyway, so it's still not that fair. Look, I got hit again. I should stop getting hit by things. I have to learn for the bullet to hit my shield before I... Oh, that ain't good. Hey, where are you going? No! This game is difficult. What can I say? Let's try that level again. With some better equipment this time. Which I don't have anymore. This is what Death usually does. He sights people to death. Pretty fair. And as you can see, enemies like to bleed gems. I don't know if they're like soul fragments or what. But if you fill up the green bar using normal gems, you'll be able to refill your health, or you'll get a life up. Other times, you pick up cross gems, which are actually currency in this game. You could go to shops and buy upgrades and all that good stuff. I actually have, I have this thing too. It lets me save abilities in there. Oh, I wanted to save that cutter. Why did your soul leave your body? Oh, right, because I killed you. Alright, let's try this thing on this guy and show him what happens when you mess with death. Yeah, this is a lot better. All I have to do is dodge when that thing's coming at me. Look how much easier it is. That's the name of the game in Jack the Reaper. Use the right power for the right job. But I enjoy this game. Pretty good. You get to murder a lot of interesting things besides this guy. And he exploded into bones! I'm not picking up that power. I know what that power does. It's really lame. You know what? I'm gonna keep it in a jar forever. Take that! That's the go fast power. I don't like the go fast power. It messes with my platforming, which there's gonna be a lot of in this game. Let's just continue on and get out of here. Oh look! A scarecrow! Scarecrows are filled with healing souls. Sometimes. Not all the times, though. And also, you're going to miss out on a lot of gems when flying creatures are concerned. Oh, this is a great place to show off dodging. Besides, you know, the mini-boss I was just fighting. Dodging is pretty much a god mode if you can get her down right. It's excellent. You'll want to learn how to dodge. Like that! Every hazard is rendered irrelevant to your dodging might. Unless you run into things like I do, constantly. I kinda want that gun power-up. I kinda like Gas Gun too, but Gas Cutter is pretty darn awesome. And that was a short level. It was pretty just a mini-boss level. Nothing to see here. I do have some complaints, though, about this game. Let's go to an easier level so I can talk while I'm doing it. I know, let's fight a boss while I'm talking about my problems. Why the heck not? One of my problems is right here. He said something. I don't know what he said. Is there going to be like dialogue or something like that down the road? Maybe text dialogue? Spoken, maybe? I think the SNES is capable of that. But he surely said something, and he likes to wear that Soul t-shirt. Okay, this weapon, admittedly, is a bit broken. Hey! He never did that when I fought him before. That's mean. You don't do that to Death. Death kills you. I don't know what you said, buddy, but I'm pretty sure it's ow, you killed me. This is where you probably get the second soul ability, I'm pretty sure. I didn't even get to talk about my problems. I was too busy talking about that guy. Darn it. Let's find another level. Let's find this level. This level's pretty good, too. And pretty long, so I can talk about my problems better. As you can see, the game has some problems with resizing. When you go into the game itself, it kinda changes its size randomly, and I actually had it set to a smaller screen, but for some reason the title screen likes to be at the default size. If you could fix that, I'm talking to the developer itself, if you could fix that, that would be great. Most of my griefs have to do with quality of life for recorders, or, you know, Let's Players. Treat us right, we'll treat you right, okay, buddy? Yeah. If you change the screen size in the options, the game just goes back to default next time you start the game. I don't like that. When changing from the title to the world map, you see what happened here. Yeah, it'll change its size to where it's supposed to be. Not the way I intended at all. When you move the window and then close the game for any reason, the window will move back to its default location in the middle of the screen. I don't like that. I like to move my windows around, because I have other stuff going on around here, like notes and walkthroughs and stuff that I like to read. So that would just be great. On the world map, some of these stages you could save on, some you can't. When you clear the stages, they all turn gray, though, so I can't tell which stages will save for me. Which either means I have to clear a stage hoping it'll be a saved one, or I have to go to the shop and buy saves. You can do that in this game. So it's not unfair in some regards. Also, dodge spam here. You see what I'm doing? I don't think that's proper. I don't think I should be able to do this. You could stay in the air indefinitely just by spamming dodge. And you could turn your jumps into ridiculous long jumps like this. See, I can't jump that far. No, well, I can with the hover. But just regular hops, I can't do it. Dodge allows me to. Maybe that's another thing you should work on. And also, you know, some suggestions on the game. I'm gonna give you some of my sagely advice. I don't care if you don't take it. It's just me ranting. But I would like the ability to change the screen size while it's in the game. Like maybe instead of having to hit escape and just close the game and then restart it again, have an ability to go back to the menu. Like have like a back to title screen right around here in the pause menu. That would be pretty cool. In fact, I'm gonna go back to the map. That level bored me. How about multiple save slots, too? You know, when you get to a saved area, and it's gonna save, kind of like one of these boss areas here, have it choose between, like, 3 slots. I like having multiple save slots. It makes it easier to record. And plus, most of the Kirby games had 3 save slots anyway, so you're only doing more of that Kirby feel justice, in my opinion. Also, one-off power-ups, more Kirby stuff. You know, like Mike and Crash. You can use them for a little while and then they're gone. You can even combine them with other abilities. Why the heck not? You can do that kind of thing. I like that. Go hog wild with it if you feel like that's your thing. And I saw there's going to be multiple characters. I saw some of your screenshots. I think that's excellent. One question I have though, is there going to be in-level character swapping? Like you could play Jack for a little while? Or maybe some of his other buddies, and you'll be able to like change in the middle of a level. Different modes for different situations. Instead of just Jack's abilities all the time. That would be pretty cool. And also the ability to, you know, buy upgrades at the shop for the other characters too. I'm just going to show this off for the viewers at home. You could buy souls here. This is the shield soul, this is gas, cutter, go fast power that I hate. And the gun soul. So you see they have nice little names about personalities and such like that. I kind of like that. You can also buy saves here, in case you need to save immediately. There's also spirit urns. You saw me use one of those. They hold souls. You can only have one of those at a time. And if you have a soul captured in your urn and you die, you can use that soul when you go to your next life. That guy is kind of like a Kid Icarus thing. You fall down a pit, you die, unless you got him. And that's a scythe upgrade. That makes your basic scythe a lot more powerful. I have the first upgrade already. But that's pretty much all it is for Jack the Reaper so far. I think it's a pretty good game. I can't wait to see how it turns out. I will leave the link to the forum this guy's posting on, if you want to keep in touch with his progress and talk to him a bit. I'm actually gonna link the video at that forum too, so you can take a look at it. I'm ArmoredChocobo, and this has been Jack the Reaper's demo so far. Good night, folks.